Now, on New Year's Day, the city of New Orleans and the state of Louisiana was rocked when a terrorist drove a truck onto a crowd on Bourbon Street, killing 14 people and injuring dozens. Shamsuddin Jabbar was subsequently killed in a shootout with police. Today, I spoke with Louisiana Attorney General Liz Murrill, who supplied an update on the status of the investigation.
The FBI has its own investigation, and that's continuing. They're obviously looking at everything related to any interaction with this individual while he was in New Orleans, but they're also looking at, I think, more extended engagements that he may have had in the country or outside of the country. So that I think we'll continue to get additional reports from the FBI. They've been very transparent.
Meanwhile, Murrill is conducting her own investigation, reviewing all the planning, including things like expenditure of funds and everything else involved in the run-up to New Year's Day, to determine how did we get here.
It was a terrible, terrible event. I think we need a methodical evaluation of everything and everybody. And so I'm not willing to kind of jump out and draw conclusions. I think this is going to be complicated in terms of looking at a lot of the dynamics that exist and that led us to where we are.
Meanwhile, Murrill says New Orleans is on high alert as preparations continue for the Super Bowl in the Crescent City, February 9th. In his weekly call with Louisiana media, Senator Bill Cassidy was overcome with emotion when discussing the New Year's attack. This next clip is kind of long, but clearly illustrates Cassidy's feelings.
Would it be possible that all of us could communicate to those families? This is the sort of thing that normally I can speak from my heart, but it's difficult to convey to any of those families watching how much support that they have from all of us.
Obviously heartfelt from the senator, who added that as we grieve, we must not allow fear into our hearts, otherwise the terrorists win. And newly elected Congressman Cleo Fields, representing District 6, stretching from Baton Rouge to Shreveport, met with some of the victims' families before returning to Washington.
But listen, 3 people from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, actually were directly affected by January 1st. 2 actually lost their lives, and 1 was injured. And that's the very least that I could do as a member of Congress, was to meet with the loved ones of those 2 individuals who were killed and 1 who was seriously injured.
While acknowledging nothing he said could really help, Fields said he did want the families to know that he cares.